Hi everyone. I want to thank you for joining me for today's meditation. As you can see, I have something sitting in front of me that you may or may not recognize. This is a crystal singing bowl made out of rose quartz, and this particular one is an 8-inch diameter bowl that, when played, resonates out the B note. So if you're a musician, you'll know what a B note is. If you're not, well, you're about to find out. This particular note, the B note, is said to stimulate our crown chakra. If you're not sure what a chakra is, please feel free to reach out to me personally. I'll give you some more information. But basically, the chakras go along our spine. They're a series of nerve centers, energy centers, if you will, that are constantly swirling. And when everything is swirling as it should be, all up and down our spine, then we're said to be in balance. But sometimes, a lot of times, one of our 7 chakras is off. And when we're off, different things can happen in the body in terms of our emotions being out of whack, or physically we'll experience certain situations and diseases, if you will. Today we're going to work on the crown chakra, which is located right here at the top of the head, right in the crown area. The color associated with this particular chakra is either white or violet. And so as we get into our meditation today, I will ask you to focus on one of those 2 colors, whichever one resonates for you. To me, violet always resonates the best, and so I'm wearing as close to a violet shirt as I have in my house. If you will, go ahead and get yourself comfortable. This particular meditation is best done seated because the crown chakra will then be reaching towards the sky. I'll get a little bit more into what this chakra is for and how you'll know you're out of balance as we get into our position. You can do this lying down. Definitely feel free to do that. But if you choose to do a seated position, think about placing your palms face up in your lap. This is said to open you up and allow you to receive more of that wonderful energy that stimulating this chakra will give to us. So as you're in that position, go ahead and close your eyes. Start to turn your attention to your breath. Allow your entire body to relax. And don't worry about breathing in any particular way. Just notice the natural rhythm of your breath. Doing your best to even it out, smooth it out if you need to. But don't judge yourself, just breathe. So our crown chakra is known to be associated with the divine. So when we're in balance in this particular chakra, we are open to spirituality, we're open to receiving the messages from above, we're generally more spiritual in nature. We also tend to become more wise in our decisions when we're nice and balanced in this chakra. But when this particular chakra is out of balance, whether we have too much energy in it or too little, different things can manifest themselves. Things such as mental disorders. We tend to become more depressed when we are lacking in this chakra. When we have too much, we tend to become overly obsessed with things. Some physical sensations can also happen when we're out of balance in this chakra. Sometimes we experience neurological issues. Some people think that conditions such as multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, those sorts of neurological conditions can sometimes be remedied, at least to some degree, if you can work on balancing in your crown chakra. So thinking about all those things, don't worry about them. Don't let yourself think about them too much. But as your eyes are closed and as you're in this nice open receiving position with your palms if you're seated, I want you to start to bring your attention to the crown of your head. And as you bring your attention there, start to notice what color you would like to focus on today. Maybe you choose white, maybe you choose violet, or maybe it's something that kind of goes back and forth between those 2 colors. Whatever resonates with you, I invite you to visualize a 1,000-petaled lotus hovering right above the crown of your head. The 1,000-petaled lotus is associated with this chakra. It is the symbol of the crown chakra. And as you have your color picked and maybe a shape, whether it's the lotus or something else, start to think to yourself, I am grateful for everything I have. Start to think to yourself, I am peaceful. And start to think to yourself, I am open to the divine. If you find your thoughts starting to wander as we move through this meditation, feel free to come back to your breath. Come back to focusing on your color or your shape that you've chosen, or one of those phrases that I've mentioned. I'll let you know when it's time to come back to the moment. Start to bring your attention back to the room, noticing how the air moves around your body, noticing in particular how you feel at this moment. Do you feel more open? Do you feel like you're a little bit more in touch with your spiritual side? Keeping your eyes closed, just start to take any small movements with your body. Maybe that's wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe it's taking a neck stretch or a couple of shoulder rolls. As you're ready, open your eyes, taking your hands to heart center. Then taking your hands to your forehead, right in the center of the brows. And then finally, we'll bow towards each other, taking the thumbs right to the crown of the head. Thank you for joining with me in today's meditation. Namaste.